Taka as Solag, Envy Chief as Death Knight, Trouble as Visor, Suyo as Aizen, Komar as Visor, Flowey as Solag, Destro as Doomguy, and Sooth as Aizen. Here we go, Taka. His teammate, I think that was Suyo, yeah, grabbing the Mega. Oh, look at that. He's only grabbing a couple weapons, and those are the most miniature ones you can get. The Nail gonna have the trouble. Smooth is already waiting with his Aizen. And Taka doesn't even end up grabbing the other flag, but does end up fragging Smooth and then goes for it. He is railable though. Komar finally ends up landing a rail on Solag. Or Taka rather. Here we are though. I think that is... Yep, Destro barely just getting fragged here. Taka doesn't even realize Destro is there. He's just going for the enemy flag. Ooh. And indeed, I don't know who that is, but that looks like Flowey. He ends up fragging, getting fragged, that is. Oh, in trouble. Almost getting down. Or it does get down, actually. What the hell? Smooth returns the flag. Komar here. Let's follow him for a while. Grabs the rail. Get rail on Taka. Never want to let a Solak through your base, because he will end up being on the other base already with your flag in just a couple more seconds after that. Quad will be spawning in 13 seconds. Get rail on Taka. I mean, that was Flowey, I guess. No, it was Taka, yeah. And Flowey finishing him off. Good rail on Chief. Another one. Ooh, misses the other, though. There we go. It's Destro getting the quad here. Does get the... Ooh. Does get Mega here, but it's not going to be enough against Suyo's MG here, to say the least. Ooh. Good rail by Destro. Finally gets the quad back. Good rail on Chief. Taka ends up tracking him, though, with the LG. With 220 stack, around that much. Let's actually follow him. Where is he? There he is. Quad is worn out. Oh, look at Flowey here. You better not boost that Flowey anymore. There we go. Unless you can actually kill him with enough damage. It was a very close one. Taka, air controlling Solak. Look at that.
Your flag has been taken.
It's actually not gonna... Yeah, there we go. I was about to say that. Did he actually just grab the flag or what? No. Just looking at my other screen just to see if the stream was fine, but nope. There we go. Smooth. Some very good defense, to say the least. Wow, Taka. Right around the page, though. From the left, he ends up just getting a little bit on a dead end here. Yep, by two railers. Really trying to do some defensive rockets against Komar, but he ends up getting Taka. Good grab. Trouble, though, going down to somebody. I want to see someone else for a while, actually. Let's see. So this is Smooth. Ooh, good rails by Taka. He's constantly their flag runner. He's their only flag runner, pretty much. They have no other hybrid on their team. Good rail on him, but it ends up boosting him with that damage. Look at that. I'm going to follow him. Oh, he's going to go down to Komar. Komar, though, this is the rail on trouble, but Destro will finish him off. Turret going down. And the enemy flag is actually with Destro. Finally, can these be their first flag rather, first capture? I don't know, since I don't know where the... Oh no! It was returned there, but Trouble barely returned their flag. Taka is pinned down by Destro's machine gun, but Destro also pinned down by two LGs at the same time. Almost at the same time, that is. Trouble to finish him off. Let's watch him for a couple more tries here. Trouble doesn't end up getting Destro down, but Suyo ends up getting him down. There we go. 4.5 minutes have passed and only 0-0. No flags have been captured. Taka barely down to Komar. There we go. Komar also fragging Trouble. The flag is returned. Oh, this is something else to look at. Destro going offensively on their base. 44 HP. does get Chief down. Even lower HP thanks to that nail, pretty much. And the splash damage from the fireball. Suyo. Oh, get rail on Suyo. Another get rail on Trouble. Ends up killing Chief. Not Trouble though. Yep, indeed. Trouble 58 HP remaining. Ooh, but Komar right on the end of the bridge. On top. It's gonna rail him. I wonder what Destro's trying to do. Just escape with a berserk, but that's not gonna end up so well. Not gonna end up paying up. Oh, Trouble, 26 HP. His couple teammates there with the quad. I don't know who grabbed it. That was Chief. Was about to defend their flag. And indeed, Flowey comes here to try to capture it, but to no avail. Ooh. Ends up getting a trade with the quad. Distro also going down to him. Chief.
Enemy has the quad.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. Distro finally getting the quad. Fracking Chief with it once again. Ooh, Suyo. There we go. Enough stack, but the turret is still barely alive. And now it's Trouble who has it. Flowey will barely go down. Suyo now very defensive, as an Aizen should be, to say the least. He just has no weapons whatsoever, barely got a rocket launcher for himself from a dead corpse. Oh, that's another enemy Doomslayer. It's Destro once again. Probably your most common enemy, right next to Flowey, who just got the flag. And ends up fragging him. Where is Flowey? There he is, dead to Chief. Oh well, Suyo. Ooh. Oh, wow. Komar will end up fragging him with a couple of rockets on the jump pad. I don't know who actually has the flag. Nobody. Had to check that. So much action going on since there's just 8 players to watch at. To look at. Get rail on Taka. Ends up killing him. He's low enough for 1 HP. Solak can be fast, but she also is big. It's just 45 seconds. Make that 40 right now. To end the round right there. And it's still 0-0. It's fascinating to see that this time they've got no capture. Neither of the team had actually no captures. Good rocket by Taka. Komar barely before that. Frax Chief. Taka gets the protection. Rocket boosts himself up to the flag, but no, Smooth is there just to body block. And ends up getting Taka down. Who's it with? Trouble. Trouble ends up getting it. 61 stack with the protection. Some of that's still remaining. Let's go to use the jump pad. Nobody's going to frag him. Komar at the enemy team. Oh, are they going to return it? That's their capture just at the last second. Oh my god. Not even close, indeed. Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, indeed, it wasn't. That's what I call a round. Whew. Good round indeed. Continuing off from Trouble, that is what I call a round from Team Fizz and Snitch. Trouble starting off with a nail gun. Flowey already facing him with his teammate. Chief will go down to him. Good shotgunning by Komar. Flowey's again to face him there. Goes down to the LG. Or Trouble, rather, goes down to his LG. Good Trouble by Trouble. Troubled. I don't know. Bad pun, sorry about that. I gotta stop making those. That was my first and last one I ever made in my casting career. Very good headshot on that. Oh, Flowey's not gonna make it though. It's 1-0. Oh no, he barely have had the rail angle if he actually didn't use the sight there, but he ends up getting Flowey. Misses the rail on Komar. Trouble. No, no! Komar himself at the site just at the perfect time. And there we go. 1 minute already played in the round. I think it's Flowey having the flag right now. Pretty much 140 stack that he has, but not after that rail and that rocket. Taka will be finishing him off. Alright, Suyo. Oh, sorry. Again, Taka with Komar. What the hell? We'll frack Komar. Quad is spawned. Destro will be taking it. 3 seconds till the heavy spawns. And he pretty much, I think, yeah, he did see the timer. You can see the timers in CTF at least. Ooh, good machine gunning on Taka. There we go, Chief as well. Trouble. That's the whole team, and they have the flag. Oh my god, Destro. Oh no, but the Chief spamming rockets back. I think he died the second or the third, like, as the third teammate there, right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Suyo will be going down. Destro finishing their flag. That was a very good capture at least, yeah. It is 1-1 now. Getting very goddamn tight, to say the least. Very intense. It already was very intense on the first round alone. This is pretty much the second. I do have to remind it, we'll go to overtime, or sudden death rather. If after the 8 minutes of the second round, nobody caps a flag, the next capture will pretty much determine the game. Suyo from behind Destro. We'll be fragging him. Destro again trying to go for another round. I'm trying to push T here just to follow the killer. Chief, in a very tight spot, ends up dealing a hell of a lot of damage on him, and trouble to finish the rail. With the rail. 3 minutes on the round. Still no captures, but Team Blacksoul maps is capture. Lots of action in Title Squad. This is what a fun game looks like. Indeed it does. Oh boy. Nice rails on Taka, as well as that flick on Chief Destro to finish the Berserk off. With the Berserk, I mean. Finish him off with the Berserk. Chief getting some pellets from Komar, but Suyo, did he just get a double whammy there? I think he did. Yes, he did. And another one on Smooth. Ooh, he's not going to survive for a long time there, though. He does have some armor, but at 8 HP. Didn't even grab the bubble. He's not going to look too good. He's going to put another turret there. He's going to suicide just to spawn on a higher stack. Here we go. I think that is Destro having the flag of Team Fish and Snitchel. Snitch, that is. Sorry about that. Destro, though, trying to frag. Oh, there we go. Tuck actually just grabbed their flag and captured it. I'm sorry about the cameras. This is my first CTF tourney I'm casting. I'm just trying to follow the flag as much as possible. Otherwise, I'm following the killer. Good LT on Suyo by Destro. He will be getting the flag. Indeed, we're following him. There we go. And it's a capture. My god. They've tied the score pretty fast. That wasn't even 10 seconds, was it? Flowey making sure that the flag is secure there, but it ends up trying to trouble troubles rockets. Jesus, I need a beverage myself. Moving on. Destro having a fight with Taka. Got to boost his movement a whole lot, but he ends up just hitting a wall there. Ooh, almost maybe hitting that rocket, but no. 32 HP left after that fight. Maybe grabbing another health bubble. Oh, good frag on Flowey. What a hunt indeed. It's gonna have to
Stopwatch. Incoming quad.
Make sure he's all stacked up for the next push here. He sure is on armor. As well as on health. He's gonna give himself a rocket boost, almost falling out of the map. That was just scary to watch, to say the least. Ends up getting a damage over time. I think he will be... Oh, never mind. He will be fragging Suyo down. I mean, Smooth down. Komar, though, with the side. Get real on trouble. Oh, but he ends up losing the angle for trouble, but he does get a trade with Flowey. He doesn't even know that the quad's there. Finally, he does. Dealing a hell of a lot of damage on trouble alone. And Chief, there he goes. Chief, getting him down, though. Get rail on Smooth, but Smooth rails back. And Taka as well with the flag. The flag is returned. Oh, another one. Just the last 5 seconds on the quad, and he just manages to excel with it, to say the least. You're real on trouble. Oh. Oh, and there's some lags as well on the look at the server. I don't know if that was me, but Suyo ends up suiciding.
Your flag has
He could have
been
actually just taken the flag, but I guess he was
flag
just
taken.
much better without it. He had no stack for it whatsoever. Taka though, let's watch him. He does have the flag. Pretty much on their space. Or base, I mean. And Flowey on the enemy team has their flag on their base. Has the enemy flag on their base. What the hell? They should have their respective flags, to say the least. On their own bases. It's going to be very tight here. Which one is going to go first? Flowey was very close there. To being almost deleted, maybe, by Team Fish and Snitch. Was actually very close to the base. That's where you really don't want to be unless you're just chasing the flag with your whole team. But even then, there's a risk that you'll just return it to the enemy team. Just pretty much 30 seconds, and the round will be going to a sudden death timer, which can be taking I don't know how long. If we can just get a capture, that would be much obliged. And this is only the first map, mind you. Picked by Fish and Snitch team, or Taka's team. The flag still isn't captured, but now it is! Oh my god! Wow! I don't know what happened there, but they get the capture there, basically. Just at the last very jump. I mean 3, but they actually have 4 teammates there. Alright, so starting off from... I don't know who this is.
Round begins in 3.
So 7 should be Destro. Alright, so now starting from Destro. It's already going berserk. 500 UPS. Just grab the rail. As I'm getting the armor as well. Oh, very good rail on Chief at least. I think that was in his. Chief just likes to play Death Knight on any map. It doesn't matter. But Citadel is just a special occasion. Since you can have 2 power-ups. I don't know what Chief is doing. Back to lobby. Alright. Taka's internet got fried. Indeed it did, damn it. Well, we're restarting. We are restarting. Destro best Polish player. Maybe he is. Better than FaZe, Pikawa, Sundar, and Navik. Well. I'm gonna say those are the best Polish players. I'm gonna say Polish players. What the hell, Polish? Those are the best Polish players. I'm not gonna say who is best of all of them, but those are the best. That's what I'm going to say. But in any case, we're going to restart the game just because Taka and his internet had a little conflict, I guess. Great start, fucked up for... Hell, I can't help it. Nobody can. Not even Taka. Sometimes Taka's internet just... Oh, come on. Alright. Taka's restarting his router, it seems. Oh, he's good now. Alright, we're back. We are back. I sure hope he's good now. Stream ready. Reassure that twice. Tongue twister. What do you mean? Fish and Snitch. Yeah, that is one hell of a tongue twister. I don't know why they came up with that team name. Why didn't they just call their team Team Taka? That's just much easier. Fish and Snitch. Same goes with Flaxall maps. I don't know. It's barely manageable, but if I want to say like them almost at the same time, it's just not gonna work. In any case, we're going back. Spam this person to help queues. How do you know it's him? Why wood faces? Why not my rage emotes? No, this person. This person, there we go. It's my rage emote. Or don't spam and save yourself from looking like an idiot. That's very much true, but like, no offense to you. The rest of you. You say him like his face. That's his face, really, is he? Is it? What face? What face? I want to hear some text-to-speech voice actually just say all those. Is it like wood face, wood face, wood face, wood face, wood face, wood face, wood face? That's a tongue twister right there. Wood face. Try saying wood face 20 times in just 1 minute without screwing up. Wood face, wood face. I already screwed up.
I smell something delicious.
Alright, marking music. Sorry about this. Good thing you just barely ended your song there. Since we are back watching. I want to watch Distro here. There we go. It's 8th.
Round begins in 3,
Starting off from him.
1. Capture the flag.
Again, spawning on right on his base, pretty much. Gets the same spawn. Gets the same items. It's not too bad, at least, to say the least. Yeah. Pretty much gets the 2 Trinity weapons, rocket and rail. Ends up getting the 3rd one as well from the enemy base. Ooh, what a rocket jump! Gets a rail on Chief. Very inconspicuous for him. Oh, but Trouble ends up just looking behind him. And also, oh, Flowey. He did frag him, but it didn't actually follow him. But they get their flag returned. Streamlabs is like 3 times combo. It's very funny, but in any case, Flowey almost got fragged by Trouble. 30 stack. Almost died to Distro there. Ooh, only 25 HP now. Only 20.
Your flag has been taken.
And the flag is run by Distro, who's immediately probably going to go down to Chief. No, never mind. Suyo. There we go. I thought he actually caught that damage over time, but he got the health bubble. But he ends up spawning right next to his base with a rocket launcher. Protection is coming up.
Incoming quad.
And same goes with the quad. Wombo combo. Around 117 stack or so. 116 stack, that is. Distro does get the quad. Ooh, 118, I mean.
Protection spawned.
And it will be Taka taking the protection. Let's watch Distro, though. Oh, never mind. Taka just took the flag first. That's what I call some Solag movement, although those were just some very vertical rocket jumps. But you want to do a Solag is called horizontally, so you can actually reach your base. There you go, Komar. Getting frapped from behind. Ooh, wow. Good rocket jumps, even to the end. I think Flowey just got their flag, though.
Your flag returned.
And the flag is pretty much returned. Flowey suicides. That's the first capture.
Your team scored.
2 minutes and 15 seconds have passed, and they got their first capture. Taka's pretty much railable, but does Flowey in the meantime. Jesus. The game's going so fast, it's just putting tongue twisters all over. Although those weren't even tongue twisters, but... there we go. Taka does end up getting a rail, but ends up being railed by Komar. Somebody changes the weapon for pummel during strafe jumps, yeah. Especially like the pummel skin from Quake 3, yeah. Flowey. I don't know if the spit was any worth it, but the shotgun sure was. The projectile sure enough did some damage to Taka, but there you go. Let's follow the killer after this. See who's actually gonna get the flag. Team Flaxel maps have nobody contesting but Taka here. Barely gets the flag. Right out of the turret, but Komar does return it. Ends up getting a frag out of Taka. 6 seconds to both Mega, Protection and Quad. And Quad will be going to Taka, and Protection will be going to Smooth. Let's watch Smooth this time. He's actually willing to go a little bit aggressive with the Protection. Ends up fracking Chief. 3 minutes and 45 seconds have passed on the round. Ooh. Good damage on Taka. Even better damage on Chief. Nice double kill, to say the least. He doesn't have the flag, though. He's just running back to his base. Since he actually ran out of protection. Get rail on Taka, just barely. Stopping those flag carriers. Well, he's pretty much not stopping them. He's just slowing them down. That's what you do in Quake. Only slow them down, since they can only pretty much respawn. But already pretty much respawned. Oh, he fails the rocket jump. Doesn't end up getting the heavy. Oh no, he's getting railed by Chief, and he does take the flag. Oh, but ends up getting railed as well. Yes! Smooth does get the rail back, but Taka! Oh my god! With that speed as well, by the LG, and oh my god, gets the Mega. But they don't have their flag in the base. Pretty much vice versa, yeah. I think Destro, yes, he has their flag. In his base. Or he has the enemy flag in their base. How should I actually put it? I don't know. In that case, Taka just can't be physically beyond the TP here. Nothing to worry about. As soon as he sees an enemy, he's going to LG him or even rocket him. I don't know what he's doing. Destro, though, here. Very comfortable camping. Chief doesn't even know where he is, but ends up getting the heavy anyways. It's not too low on health either. Flowey. Now both Destro will be just making sure that the quad is theirs. Blue flag and red base and red flag and blue plays. I don't know. It's gonna make me say even longer things. A fight between Destro and Chief here. Chief is just, yep, suspected that Destro actually was there. What a rail through the TP. It's gonna be returned. Taka will be, oh no, he won't be actually capturing it. But it is Smooth who ends up getting the flag anyways, as Eisen this time, yeah.
Your flag has been.
It's also trouble with the protection.
Your team has the protection.
That he ends up getting the flag, but yeah. Also dies with such a low health with the protection. There we go. That's their first capture. Team Flag Zone maps. Alright, thank you, Pastorga. I think I will. Here you go. Chief ending up fragging Destro here. Are you seriously sure it's him? I don't know. Well, I'm still gonna show him just for you. Thank you for the 2 euros. I'm gonna add that just in case here. Cassie's just going on a break for a while. Same goes with the high FPS. 7 euros. Ends up fragging Chief. Just the full health back. So he can pretty much die to a direct rocket here. Ooh, Taka. He is Cubeson. Well, I'll believe you. I'll believe you, alright? I'll believe you. You got his point of view, at least. Very good shot. Good damage on Chief and ends up just getting him down. 90, or 95 stack, that is. He can die to a direct rocket. Suyo spamming just those on the TP and Trouble ends up finishing him off. Protection is coming up. Same goes with Quad. Just pretty much 3 seconds or 2 seconds late. Later than the protection, that is. Destro is already on it. Protection. No.
Quad spawned.
Now that is what I really call a very good take on the protection, at least. Chief tried his best taking that protection, but now Team Fish and Snitch have both power-ups. Just 10 seconds for them to capture the flag, but they just don't actually have enough time, do they? No. 7 seconds, I think that's not the time Solak can actually make that capture. That's it.
2. Round 1 complete.
Whew, what a round for Team Flaxall maps. To say the least, Destro's point of view was kind of, I don't know. Yeah, just like you, Dricker. It's great player wrecked, to say the least. I'm going to watch him just a couple more times, maybe just one more death by him, and then I'm just going to follow the killer. Alright, Destro, though, with the Berserk up, pretty much. He didn't actually just use it right away when he just spawned. I think it was only better for him. He could just make faster strafe jumps. Oh, ends up eating 2 rails by Suyo. Flowey killing him. I don't know where he went. He's right here with the flag. Around. Oh, holy 80 stack, and that is a railable stack, to say the least. And they end up just retrieving the flag back. Chief. Oh, very good damage over time just to distract his or Flowey's view a little. Same goes with Destro. please show his point of view for the rest of this map. Why? It might be the last map. It is only the last map, by the way. The best of 3.
Incoming protection.
Chief. Ooh. Oh, he does end up getting the flag and fracks Komar in the meantime, but Flowey from behind.
Defense. Tank. You have the flag.
Oh, there we go.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the quad. Your team has the protection. Quad spawned.
I don't know where's the quad, but Flowey pretty much just returned the flag, of course. Let's see. Taka has quad, and it's Destro who has the protection. Let's watch Taka actually here since they're running the flag. Destro is pretty much a hybrid here with Doomslayer. Smooth. Try to go for a supreme defense here, but ends up getting mid-aired by Taka. How is that a mid-air? Shot on the ground, but Destro.
Enemy flag returned.
It's him fragged.
Enemy has the quad.
So what's him actually? Yep, there we go. Didn't follow the killer. Oh, he really should not be on the lava at least. How is he actually dodging all those rockets, all those rails? He's still at 40 HP. Oh, that was an unexpected move by Taka. Smooth ends up getting the frag by him. From him. Destro. Ooh. Support the little guys. What, you mean us? We're not little guys. Hell, I'm pretty tall. In any case, Smooth. We fracking Taka and Trouble at the same time. They're just very defensive here on this point. On their base, rather. Been doing a very supreme job here. Yeah, indeed. Wow, I'm going to add that to the donation pool right away. Thank you very much, Chris, for the 13 euros. 20 euros in total. Thank you very much for your support. Alright, back to the game. Smooth. Still pretty defensive. His teammates are only just here to get a stack up, I guess. Yep, grabbing some bubbles. Quad is coming up. Protection just a second before it. Five seconds until quad will be on Flaxall Maps' position. I don't know who got the quad. I think it was Destro. This was him for a while. 100 stack only. He could die to a direct rocket. But not anymore after that. Light armor. He's got an LG, which is just perfect for a quad, but is the range enough, since the map can be very long, to say the least. When the map has long distances, that's what I mean. That's why he has the studded machine gun. Doesn't get much out of the quad, at least. And instead, Taka! The enemy team. Yep, gets fragged by Komar. Suyo, I don't know. Oh, yeah, he didn't actually get the flag. They were both returned. Suyo, though. So very good defense so far by him as well, but I think they should be all more offensive, and that's what Suyo, I think, is doing right now. Just checking where Flowey is going. He's going to return back. Rocket jumping up. Doesn't even, like, give any intel to Flowey that he uses the jump pad, but Taka's there to save the day, and indeed, we're going to watch him. 105 stack. Trying to get the enemy flag. Only had rockets and 100 LG ammo. Flowey, in the meantime, getting him down. 100 HP only. And those rocket jumps ain't making it any better. He just has to have some stack for this, especially against that turret. He does get the Mega. Goes behind the base through the TP here. Destro ends up getting the flag, though. With that stack, I don't know if that's going to work too well. Flowey wonders where the flag is. There it is. Chief is there to actually save it. Ends up failing it. Trouble. And Suyo finally right after him. Right behind Flowey.
Incoming quad. Incoming protection.
It's a protection and quad again incoming. Quad just before it. Ooh, what the shotgun blast on Flowey, and the turret ends up killing him. Only 15 stack. And he's gonna suicide just to respawn with a higher one. Here we go. He ends up spawning to the machine gun here. So let's... I think Taka and Destro are just the flag runners of each team. Since Destro, I can already see he's constantly grabbing the power-ups, but he's not even too willing to use them too offensively. I don't know. Or aggressively, should I say. Oh, he ends up getting poisoned by Taka a whole lot, yeah. The poison was barely dealt with quad damage, so there's that. And the game is getting very tight, actually. It's just 1:45 for Team Fizz and Snitch to get another capture to tie it up. And one more after that to win it. It's not impossible, but their time is running out. Oh boy, 57 HP after those turret shots. He is railable. Suyo indeed gets the rail done. And Frax Distro down. Alright, let's see. Taka. Oh no, it gets railed by Komar. Let's follow him. There we go. Sorry about that. Komar. I haven't watched him a whole lot, but he ends up just being very defensive with Smooth here, as well as Distro. Does just really like to defend this position since they got one capture more than Team Fizz and Snitch. Just barely under a minute remaining of the round. Trouble though! Oh, gets fragged by Flowey in the end, but Flowey here. Chief also is in a very tough position. They all need to attack right now. They have no time to waste. Team Fizz and Snitch. Oh, here comes Taka. Flowey suicide. Let's watch Taka for a while. 106 stack. His teammate, the Trouble, is just right next to him. Rails. Oh boy. So intense it was. Gets Komar down. Enemy's got the quad though. At least I saw that. Yeah, Distro just didn't actually see Taka. Ends up getting the turret down, but Komar with the machine gun in the opposition. 15 more seconds. I believe they cannot do it. Or can they? Who has the flag? It's Chief who ends up being fragged by Distro. And indeed, it's another capture for them. Oh my god. Team Flaxall Maps are the triumphant team of this tourney.